What up? So it is Sunday and we're doing answers to questions. It's a Q&A. Q&A. I made a shout out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter about questions you guys would like to hear. And you have some good ones. I can't get to all of them, but I'm going to post whatever I don't answer here on my Instagram story in the next few weeks. So stay tuned to those. I'll have them up for you. I said next few weeks, I meant next few days. So we're gonna start off with Bombs Go Boom Boom. He asks, when did I start skating? Probably 12 years of skateboarding and probably 11 or 10 years of like freestyle skateboarding specifically. Skaters are people too. Sean, what is good, Sean? You asked, are there any now widespread tricks that you created? I don't think so. I have a problem with like saying I created tricks because I feel like every freestyler ever has a trick or a few tricks that they've done first in their opinion. But as soon as you say that, oh yeah, this is my trick, I invented it, somebody sends me like 5 videos of a guy from 1974 doing that same trick. So I try to avoid making that claim with anything. I do really like my big spin heel flip to Casper turnaround. That's a Rodney trick, I'll admit that. SM Jeremy, or SM Jeremy, on Instagram asked, how long did it take you to land the 720 shove it? That was 2 or 3 hours. So I went out at like noon, tried the trick for an hour, I guess. Then my battery died, I had to come inside, charge everything, then I went back out for another hour and a half or 2 hours. I actually was like not even close at all. I was like super bummed and getting really tired. There's some voices behind me and through rolls John Hill and Dale Decker, chilling, doing their own filming thing. I'm stoked, I like want to skate, like trying to do what they're doing right now, make videos. So I went out and did a million more tries and then landed it. So I have to thank those guys, John and Dale, for kind of giving me the stoke to try the 720 shove it again. I almost didn't have a video that day. Anybody's Instagram ever just die? It just crashes? Yeah, annoying. Ooh, Aiden is rad asks, what's your favorite trick? So I'm trying to get away from my favorite trick because I've been doing it way too much. The renegade flip. It looks like this. If you ever see like Instagram footage or Snapchat footage from other people asking me to do a trick, it's that trick. So I have bad habits of doing the same tricks over and over again. Time to fix that. Do some new stuff, Mike. Reading's hard. Oh, Katos _ asked, can you give me some tips on how to keep pushing forward on skateboarding? How to push forward on your skateboard? I would say, have fun. When it gets to the point where you're trying to go out and like progress and learn tricks, it's good to have goals, but if you don't have the fun of it still in your frame of mind, you're not going to be able to develop your skating in like a positive way or in a way that's going to be fulfilling in the end. I know a lot of guys who like got really good and then just got bored of it and quit skateboarding, or it got difficult and they just said, I don't want to do this anymore. If you have the right friend group and you have a goal of having fun every time you get on your board, you'll never stop progressing. Whether it's being more consistent, learning new tricks, skating faster, whatever progression is to you, I think all of those things really only come when you go out and try to make a game out of it for yourself, make it fun. I'm gonna get your name right this time. Sack of rat cuts. Sack of rat guts in cat vomit. How did you become pro from Mode and how long have you been riding for them? I've been riding for Mode since 2010. I met Terry Sinnott, who's the owner of Mode Skateboards. This is him. In Philadelphia at the World Championships in 2010. That year he asked me to ride for the company and it was like just starting. It was like barely even a company yet. Well, that was my first pro contest. So like I had won an amateur contest before that event and then I like went pro, started competing in professional contests that year. Cause like once you win an amateur contest, you kind of can't skate amateur. It keep you kind of in the same pool of skateboarders that are in your difficulty range or your skill level. Pro is a weird thing to hear and to hear thrown around so often nowadays. But yeah, so I went pro for competitions in 2010. I got my pro skateboard from Mode, which I'm so proud of. Don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for that and the opportunities they've given me have been amazing. But I got that board 3 years ago. I really love that skateboard. It was based on like my old college notes and scraps from the lab that I used to work at. So it's near and dear to my heart for that reason. So I guess I've been like a pro model pro for 3 years? Red Rat Video asks, what went into designing your board shape? Ooh, kind of in the same theme of things. So I was riding custom cuts from Mode for about a year before I got my own pro model. We were kind of prototyping based on designs I'd already ridden, I already liked. A board from Reverse Skateboards by a guy named Stefan Akison. This is Stefan Åkesson. He's a G. I really like him. So those boards were narrow and kind of smaller freestyle shapes, but they were round. So instead of having like straight rails, you sort of had a little bit of a round shape arcing between the rails, which allowed you less stability when you're on the side of the board or in primo stance, but more flippability. The board flipped a lot easier and did rail flip tricks much better than those straight railed boards. That went into my shape. And also, Connor Burke was getting me really into wide shapes. This is Connor Burke. Plug, 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 plug. Connor's the man. He was riding double kickboards and he was riding big ones, like 825s. And I'm like, I want to do that, but I can't pull off an 825. So whereas freestyle boards generally around 7 inches to 7¼ inches wide, tiny, I stepped it up and I said I wanted to have a 7.75 freestyle board, which is still tiny by street standards nowadays, but for freestyle, it's a tank. I also really like single kicks. They feel really good in Caspers, they feel really good in Pogos. They have a lot of drawbacks, but for the most part, single kicks are my G. What got me into freestyle? Asks Julian K. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Tony Hawk's videos where they had Rodney Mullen at the end. Rodney's pretty cool. The F Forum and the WFSA, or World Freestyle Skateboarding Association, they brought me into a community of freestylers that was really unique, and it was a bunch of kids who were trying to find their favorite flavor. I don't know, I heard Neckface describe art like that once. A bunch of kids that were kind of like, well, we think we like this, we just don't know anybody else that likes this. And we all found each other through the forums, and that was really what solidified my love for freestyle. Really good community. JD Vorman, hope I'm saying your name right, asks, hi, could you give us a breakdown of your board, trucks, and wheel sizes? Thanks. These are my board sizes, wheel sizes, truck sizes. I can't think of them right now, so I'm gonna put them in an editor. Sorry. I'm gonna do a board setup video one day. I'm gonna study my board and study my shapes and remember what I ride, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it another day. Sorry. Pedronetto? Sorry. He asked the same thing, same answer. Oh, freestyle is dead. You asked a really good one. What do you think of freestyle from Romania? I'm blown away by them. I think that guys like Marius Constantine have done an amazing job sort of making a community out of it. I think that's rad. All of you guys are so quick to progress in your skating. I don't know how you do it, but I think a big part of that is the fact that you guys skate together from what we can see pretty regularly. That might not be the case, but it seems like it. Like you guys skate together quite a bit. I'd love to come to Romania sometime and skate with you guys. It's like on the bucket list for sure. What shoes is the best for skating? S, XL, Slims, or anything from S. I haven't had any other shoes that last as long for me. I don't know what it is. They're like putting some crazy rubber in the soles, but they just work. Axel the Cow asked, where can I get a freestyle skateboard? I can't find any sites online, and local skate shops don't sell it. You should ask your skate shop to carry Mode Skateboards. Mode Skateboards is crushing it right now. They have my freestyle shape as well as a bunch of other freestyle and pool and street shapes. If you can't get them at your local skate shop, you can also get them at modeskateboards.com. This is the link. The link is also down here in the description. Tell them that Mike said hi, and maybe they'll throw in some stickers for you. I'm sure they will. Chad White Knight, what's up Chad? Asked, do you do anything to help prepare for contests? Like exercise or anything? Yes, I do. I do a lot for contests. I'm actually kind of a spaz when it comes to contest prep. I have like a training regimen where I do like 5 in a row of each trick, and I do 3 in a row of each run, and I usually have 1 or 2 runs depending on which contest I'm in. The roundup's a big one, so I'll usually have 2 or 3 different runs that I'll sort of cycle throughout the weekend. Definitely work on your cardio, work on core if you're trying to get ready for contests, because 2 minutes of skating is a long time. So that's all the questions. If I didn't answer them here, like I said, I will be answering them on my Instagram feed in the next couple of days, so follow me on Instagram at this handle. Thanks so much for the questions. Thanks so much for all the support in the recent months, doing videos, kind of trying new formats out. It's been amazing to see the support and the love I've gotten from people, and to see you guys skating, actually trying tricks. Send in videos when you land stuff, and let me know if you have any requests and suggestions as I continue to develop and grow my channel. I make videos twice a week, Sundays and Thursdays. This is Sunday, Thursday will be a trick tip. I will see you then. Please subscribe if you like this. If you don't like this, don't subscribe. Go out and skateboard. That's more important. But I'll see you next time. Bye.